The Duterte administration is set to increase its infrastructure spending in the coming years. This is according to Budget Secretary Benjamin Diokno, who describes the next 6 years as the golden age of Philippine construction. Diokno said that for 2017, Malacanang will propose a national outlay of at least 3.35 trillion pesos. Lala Babilonia has more details.
Budget Secretary Benjamin Diokno presented the budget priorities of the Duterte administration in front of the members of the Rotary Club of Manila and Makati. Diokno said the Department of Budget and Management, or DBM, will propose a 3.35 trillion peso budget in the Congress for the next year. The proposed budget is higher by 11.6% compared to the 3 trillion peso budget for the current year. Diokno emphasized infrastructure remains the top priority of the Duterte administration. The DBM will allocate close to 900 billion pesos to be spent on public infrastructure for the year 2017.
The next 6 years will be called the golden age of Philippine construction. I estimate that from 2017 to 2022, public infrastructure spending would total 7 trillion pesos. That's 7,000 billion. Okay?
Aside from infrastructure, the government will also allot a 700 billion peso budget for the education sector. Diokno said the budget shall include the construction of more than 30,000 classrooms to accommodate the K-10 until senior high school. Aside from that, the government aims to hire more than 50,000 teachers and support over 200,000 TESDA enrollees. The Duterte administration will also increase the budget of state universities and colleges from 49.7 billion pesos this year to 58.8 billion pesos for the year 2017. The government also aims to allot more fund in its subsidy on health insurance amounting to 50 billion pesos. And Diokno clarified the DBM will follow the provisions of the Supreme Court with regard to DAF and PDAF. Diokno said DAF and PDAF are not included in the allocation of the DBM.
Our goal is to have a Budget Reform Act. This requires legislation which will address the abuses of the two previous presidents in the exercise of the power to prepare and implement the government's budget. Our goal is to restore the checks and balances of the three branches of government.
For PTV News, Lala Babilonia.
Ako po si Cathy San Gabriel. Subscribe na sa PTV YouTube channel. I-click lang po ang subscribe button.